Back to this tutorial. So the first part of this tutorial was teaching you how to use Murf AI and Audacity. So Murf AI is a software where you can use to have text-to-speech. So you would write out your speech first on a Word document, and then you would turn that speech into actual script. So you have the AI read out your script so that you don't have to do your own voice recording. I'm not going to show you guys how to do it in this recording because I showed you guys how to do that in the previous recording. So if you want to catch up on that first, which I highly recommend you to do so, please watch that recording first. But for this video, it's going to teach you how to use Openshot and how to edit up the recording of the speech that you created from before. From Audacity. So after you've used Audacity and you've extracted your speech up, you should have a sound file that sounds like this.
This is a public service announcement for COVID-19 mental health support for students going back to school.
So that just reads out a script. I've already deleted my script, so I can't show you, but I pretty much typed all of that stuff that he's saying out, and then I imported it into Murf AI, and then I had Audacity record his voice, and I uploaded that to my computer, so now I have that file. And now I'm going to bring that into my project. So this is a project I'm working on right now. It is a public service announcement project I'm working with some of my students in my communications technology course. Right now my video is the video footage is complete. I have compiled a whole bunch of different clips, and I've edited them together to make it into this one video. It just doesn't have sound. So I'm going to show you how to add, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to add that sound, but also how to time that sound to match up with the different scenes. So here, if I'm going to play this video to you once on my screen, so you can kind of see, this is girl that's playing. I'm not going to play it out through because it is 1 minute or so, but I'm just going to use my indicator and I want to show you how this works. And sorry, in this recording, I might end up closing and opening Openshot multiple times because Openshot is just a really annoying program to use at times. So this is how it looks so far, and if I play it, you can see there's no sound. Right, so just like that, there's no sound right now. But what I want to do is if you look up close to the screen here, you're gonna see there's text at the bottom. So that's pretty much what I want. Why I wanted the AI to do is to read out the subtitles so that it becomes part of the entire video package, right? So in order for me to start editing the audio in, I'm just going to import that AI file first into my Openshot. You can already see that it's already there. So I'm going to so to import it, so let's just pretend I don't have it in my project. Yeah, let's remove that. Yeah. So I'm going to bring that file back into my project, and I'm just going to go to desktop, and I'm going to find that Murf AI file. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so this is the whole audio file that I want. I'm going to open it, and then once you see this pop up right here, you can start dragging that in to your tracks so that now you have you see this file here. So if I start playing this now, you're actually going to hear the voice say, "Hi, this is a public service announcement, blah, 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 blah." So you're going to see all of that, right? So here, let me play this, and you're going to hear it, okay?
This is a public service announcement for COVID-19 mental health support for students going back to school. These recommendations can be found on the COVID-19 Health, Safety and Operational Guidance for Schools on www.ontario.ca. Always remember to mask up and sanitize your hands. Students may face challenges in
So you
unstable.
see already when I'm playing this, it's jumping into the next clip in terms of the speech, but it's not in the video. What you're seeing, it's like the voice is not matching up with what you're seeing on video, right? So there's a way to edit all of this to make it all match. So that's what I'm going to show you now. So of course you already, the first bit of this video, you already uploaded that, audio file into your project files area, and then you drag it into your track, so you can now start manipulating the timing of this audio file to synchronize it with what you see in the pictures, right? So the way that you're going to do this is you're going to actually see me do a lot of playback and a lot of editing. That's how you actually synchronize the sound. So you have to figure out when the sound starts and where does your picture start and where do you want the sound to end depending on what you're seeing. So that's why knowing what a timeline is and knowing about duration is very important when you're talking about media arts or anything to do with creating different types of media. Knowing timing is very important. So now I'm going to play this through, and so where I want it to stop is I want it to stop when it starts, as soon as it starts to talk about masking up. That's my first scene. So masking up is my second scene. So I want the introduction, the government thing to end. So I'm going to show you. You don't have to play the whole entire scene now, but most of the time I just start playing in the middle or closer to the end to know where the speech is cutting off. So I'm just going to play it.
The COVID-19 health, safety and operational guidance for schools on www.ontario.ca. Always remember to mask up and...
Okay, so always remember to mask up is my second scene, so I'm just going to rewind this a little bit again.
Always remember...
Yeah, that's too soon. So I'm just going to go further back now.
...to .ontario.ca.
So I'm going to pause there. So .ca is the last speech for my title page. So I'm actually going to go to the little triangle here. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to see. What's going on? Sorry guys, let me see this. Okay, it's snapping to the thing, so I just want to click on the magnet. So it's going like this. Okay, so I want my text-to-speech to end somewhere there. Sorry, just let me be extra careful to check.
w.ontario.ca.
Okay, so that's exactly where I want it to end off. So I'm going to click on this little V down here, the one that's turning white. If you mouse over it, it'll turn white. Click on that. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to this option called Slice. And slice, but keep both sides. You don't want to keep left or right, because I want to maintain the whole entire speech, but I just want to move and cut and paste the speech around to fit my pictures, right? So that's what I've done here. And I'm going to now play it, so now you can see that it's cut off.
This is a public service announcement for COVID-19 mental health support for students going back to school. These recommendations can be found on the COVID-19 health, safety and operational guidance for schools on www.ontario.ca.
Okay, so that's great. And now right here it's going to say always remember to mask up and all that stuff, right? So
always remember to mask up and sanitize your hands. Students may face challenges. That's actually this, starting from this scene here where you see the flashing red. But see how the speech starts here, but the picture starts here. So the speech starts at 23 seconds, but the picture starts at 32 seconds. So that's not what I want. I want them both to match up. So what I'm going to do once again is I'm going to copy. So I'm going to cut. I'm going to trim or cut the clip or slice the clip. It doesn't matter. They all mean the same thing. Each program will have its own word. Cut, slice, trim, whatever. They're all the same. So I'm going to actually slice this. Again, keep both sides. And I'm going to move this speech bubble now, this speech thing down to here, because that's when the next part starts, right? So now if I play this, you're going to hear all the way through. Challenges the COVID-19 health, safety and operational guidance for schools on www.ontario.ca. Always remember to mask up and sanitize your hands. Students may face
Oh, I cut it off too late. So actually that's not good. So I'm going to actually make that into one speech again, just undo my project. And then, so I didn't figure out my timing properly. So I have to go to undo, and I now need to listen to the file again to make sure I cut off at the exact right time.
Students may
Yeah, okay, so I need to go real back like here.
Students may face challenges in unstable learning.
Yeah, that's not good. What's going on? So let's go all the way back here.
Environment. Always remember to mask up and sanitize your hands.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually cut it up there. I think that's where it ends. So I'm gonna go to slice and again keep both sides there. Okay, so now let's see what happens.
Sanitize your hands. Students may face challenges in unstable learning environments during lockdowns. Reaching low income.
Okay, so students may face challenges starts there. So I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to listen to it again. And I'm going to pause when it stops saying mental health. Oh, sorry, my Audacity. Sorry, not Audacity, my Openshot project. It crashed, so open project again, and I'm gonna have to, yeah, there we go. So there we go. So I now have to edit that again. So hold on, let's see.
Mental health support for students going back to school.
Okay, actually let's move this back down there.
These recommendations can be found on the COVID-19 Health, Safety and Operational Guidance for Schools on www.ontario.ca. Always remember to mask up and sanitize your hands.
Okay, so always remember to mask up and sanitize your hands. So that's, sorry, let me just check. Yeah, let me cut that there. So slice, keep both sides, and I'm going to move this down.
Students may.
So now it's going to have this. Students may. Okay, let's go here. So.
Students may face challenges in unstable learning environments during lockdowns.
Okay, so lockdowns is the last word for my subtitles. So I'm going to pause. As soon as he finishes saying lockdowns, I'm going to slice, keep both sides again, and move this downwards as well.
Reaching low-income students with intensive.
So my last word here is mental health. So as soon as I hear him say mental health, I'm going to press pause so that I know where the indicator stops.
Medical support may improve mental health.
Okay, mental health is where he stops saying that. So let's slice this again. So keep both sides again. And I know the scene will end here because the subtitles will change here. So there's a new subtitle heading here.
Schools should allow transition time for finishing.
So pressure is my last word for this part. So pressure is the last part. So when I hear the man stop saying pressure, then I'm going to press pause.
Finishing assignments without pressure.
So pressure. So now I'm going to, again, slice and keep both sides like this. So that's how I am timing, and I'm editing the timing and the duration of my video to match up with what's going on in terms of the script, right?
Virtual tiered approach for COVID-19 mental health.
So this one in this scene, the last word is board. So when he says board, school board, I'm going to press pause.
Support is recommended by the school board.
Okay, so there, right? So now I'm going to slice and keep both sides again. And I'm going to now... Oh, I think this one has extra speech as well, so hold on.
In the next frame, you will see an example of this virtual tier provided by the Toronto District School Board.
Okay, so this one again, there's no heading for this, but this speech is part of this one scene, so this is actually all one scene. I just don't want the heading to be flowing into this frame, that's why it stops here. But I'm going to now slice that again and move this down further like this.
Professional activity days should be offered so teachers are trained to handle students with mental health needs.
Okay, so needs is the last phrase of the speech here, and I'm just going to slice that up and keep both sides, and then I'm going to drag this to the end, and that should be the last clip.
Prioritizing all these steps will assist students to go back to school in person, which will improve their learning.
Okay, so that's the learning is the last word, so I'm going to slice and keep both sides.
Thank you for watching. We are all in this together.
So I'm going to move this all the way down because I want to add in like a outro kind of scene to my public service announcements. So I'm going to just move that down. Right now you don't see images there, but I'm about to show you how to import that file there. But before I do anything, I'm just going to save my project so that I don't ruin anything. And I want to test out my whole project from start to finish just to see that my voice timing to picture is okay.
This is a public service announcement for COVID-19 mental health support for students going back to school. These recommendations can be found on the COVID-19 Health, Safety and Operational Guidance for Schools on www.ontario.ca. Always remember to mask up and sanitize your hands. Students may face challenges in unstable learning environments during lockdowns. Reaching low-income students with intensive medical support may improve mental health. Schools should allow transition time for finishing assignments without pressure. Virtual tiered approach for COVID-19 mental health support is recommended by the school board. In the next frame, you will see an example of this virtual tier provided by the Toronto District School Board. Professional activity days should be offered so teachers are trained to handle students with mental health needs. Prioritizing all these steps will assist students to go back to school in person, which will improve their learning. Thank you for watching. We are all in this together. See you in person soon.
Good. So everything seems to work out just fine. So now I'm going to oops, sorry, I just want to make sure everything is good. Okay, everything is fine. So now that I showed you how to cut up sound and uploading it to Openshot, that is it for this program. In another video, I'm going to show you guys how to add, well, the next step from this video was actually just to add, I want to have some kind of ambient background music to it, just so that it looks more professional, but I also want to add another scene here just to just to end it. So maybe I will record that on screen because I was going to do it off screen, but I'll do it on screen as well. So I just want to finish up my project in front of you guys. So I will go into my browser now, and I will go to pexels.com. In another video recording I show you guys how to download footage. You can also record your own footage and import it into Openshot, but I show you how to download it from Pexels and how to use it for your projects. So Pexels, I also tell you what kind of site Pexels is. It's just royalty-free stock videos and images, but I'll go into details about it in the other video, so please watch that one. But for now, I'm just going to hurry and finish up my project. So I'm going to find a clip of people supporting each other. So I'm going to see COVID support. So you know what, let's do together hands. Let's do high five. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I need to have videos. Sorry, let me go to videos. Let's go to you know what? Maybe best friends. Okay, maybe support then. Sorry, I didn't want to do this on screen, but I'm going to support. Ah, this is not bad. It's a handshake. Let's do, you know what, distance handshake. Let's do fist pump. Fist pump. Maybe fist pump is better. I don't want to show handshaking on okay, let's do this. Let's see what this one is. No, that's just selfies. Okay. So holding hands. So let's do holding hands. Maybe teamwork. Teamwork might be a better. Yeah, I like this one. So let's do that one. So I'm gonna download this one. If you want to fast forward the previous things with me searching, that's fine. So this is my final outro clip that I want to include and bring into it to match up with the voice. So now I'm going to go to import and video MP4. Okay, so now you see that it's there, and I'm just going to drag and drop that into, I don't know if I want to have, let's go here and
which will improve their learning. Thank you for watching. We are all in this together. See you in person soon.
Oh, I like that. Okay. So, I'm just gonna have one more text up here, subheading, but I want to make it into more bigger and nicer fonts. So I want to have it start here, and I'm going to put, so to add text, I'm going to go to title. In another video, I show you how to do a text overlay in more detailed format. But I'm just going to quickly do it now because this is not a tutorial on how to do text overlay. You can find that in the text overlay video for Openshot. So I'm just gonna put thank you for watching, and then I'm just gonna put this as white text, bring it up to white, and then I'm going to change my font to Calibri, and let's do 72 and bold. And I'm going to maybe I'm going to change the font size to 90. But I want to change the text to black because I don't think it'll show up in that bright background. Yeah. Save as. And I'm going to just put this guy right here. And I'm going to now... Oh, it shows up exactly at the bottom. Good. Okay, so I'm really happy with this project. So far so good. I'm gonna save it so I don't lose anything in case my Openshot crashes. Okay, and now I will show you how to add sound. Oh, see, it just crashed as soon as I push save. Interesting. So now I'm gonna add sound to my finished video and speech video. So I'm going to open my project again, and I think just to check and to make sure all the script is there. Oh no, I can't see anything, sorry. Okay, oops, and I'm just going to end that right there. So all the clips should end. All the clips need to end.
Thank you for watching. We are all in this together. See you in person soon.
Okay, so I wanted to fade out the end. So fade at the end of clip, so fade out slow. And I'm going to add fading out slow as well here. So fade end of clip, fade out slow. All of your clips need to match. So I don't think I'm going to fade out the sound there, but let's see.
Thank you for watching. We are all in this together. See you in person soon.
Yay. Okay, now just to save my project one last time because everything is matching. All right, so in total, my project comes to about 1 minute and 40 seconds. So that's fine. And now I'm going to add, at the bottom, there's one last thing. I want to add music to it now, just so it's not so boring. So I'm going to go to Schoology, and I'm going to explain to you guys where to find royalty-free music as well. It's in the same folder as this link. So if you go to Software and Technologies download area, you're going to find an area that says that brings up a bunch of different software downloads. So the one that I want is from sound effects. So this is pre-made sound effects and music that you can download for your projects. So I really like this website actually. So let's go to royalty-free music. And I'm going to find some peaceful music because I want it to be kind of like in the background. I don't want it, so the one thing you have to be careful is you don't want the music to obscure your speech, obviously, right? Because their speech is more important than your sound, but you do want to have some kind of noise there so it's not so awkward with that ambient noise in the background in your video. But also you can also adjust the volume manually in Openshot as well. So you can emphasize on the speech and kind of make that music sound lower, but I'll show you that right now. But let me find the audio file that I want. So you can test out the audio file here. I think these are all very like, yeah, I don't know, maybe I want some happy sound. These are all kind of too calm, so let's see. I like this one, Solutions at Work, because this one really does remind me of I probably want the full, well, my you know what, my video is 1 minute and 45 seconds long, right? So hold on. No, so I'm just gonna download the whole song. So see, it's an MP3 file right here, and we're going to drag it to our desktop, and we're going to upload that into our project. So now I'm going to just have, well, I need to find that. This is that sound, that music. So I guess I'm just going to drag and drop that to import it. And there we go. I'm going to, so our project ends about here, so we need to shorten this, otherwise your file is going to extend your project and you don't want that. So you want the ends to match up, and you're going to just there, and I want to fade. So I want to match this music needs to match with everything that I have on my screen, so that most of my stuff is fading in and fading out. So I want to fade the entire clip, and I want to fade in and out slow for the entire clip. So fade, entire clip, fade in and out slow. There's a more detailed version again of how to fade in things. That's in another video, but I'm just going really fast because I'm assuming you've watched that video already if you're here, because this project is now finished. I'm just going to test this out real quick.
This is a public service announcement for COVID-19 mental health support for students going back to school.
Yeah, so you see how it's like the sound is so loud that it's competing with the speech. So I'm going to lower this volume now. So I'm going to be lowering the volume so that it doesn't compete. I just want this to be barely audible. So I'm going to go and I'm going to make sure this audio file is selected, and I'm going to go to the little V button, and I'm going to go to volume, and I want to adjust the entire volume of the entire clip. So I'm going to test the music out at 50% first. I'm going to lower it to 50% and see if it's better. And then I'm going to now see if it's better. Yeah.
This is a public service announcement.
It's still too loud. So I'm going to go to volume again and go to the entire clip, and I'm going to lower it to actually 10% and see if this is better.
This is a public service announcement for COVID-19 mental health support for students going back to school. These recommendations can be found on the COVID-19 Health, Safety and Operational Guidance for Schools on www.ontario.ca. Always remember to mask up and sanitize your hands. Students may face challenges in unstable learning environments during lockdowns. Reaching low-income students with intensive medical support may improve.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm just going to see if adjusting my volume for my speech is better. So I'm going to see level 100. I think it's set at 100% anyways.
This is a public service announcement for COVID-19.
Yeah, it's already set to 100%. So okay, this is pretty good. So this is my whole project. I'm now finished from start to finish. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with this. So I'm going to export this now as MP4. So making sure I export this to my desktop, I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to go to open, and then I'm going to call this PSA project. Good. And then I'm just going to export video. Now it's going to take probably a while for me to do this, so I'm not going to sit here and wait until it's done, because it does take a long time for the video to render. I mean, it's going really fast right now, but that's it. Once it's finished rendering, I'm going to upload this to. So once it finishes once it finishes rendering, I'll show you guys how the final video looks. You can also fast forward this right now, but I can't really stop the recording, otherwise I have to make a new recording and all that stuff. So what I recommend to do is just to sit here and listen to my voice, or just fast forward this part as the video renders. Sorry guys, it does take a while, but at least it's at 60%. Okay, done. So let's test out my project. So here's public service announcement project. So I'm gonna now play this.
This is a public service announcement for COVID-19 mental health support for students going back to school. These recommendations can be found on the COVID-19 Health, Safety and Operational Guidance for Schools on www.ontario.ca. Always remember to mask up and sanitize your hands. Students may face challenges in unstable learning environments during lockdowns. Reaching low-income students with intensive medical support may improve mental health. Schools should allow transition time for finishing assignments without pressure. Virtual tiered approach for COVID-19 mental health support is recommended by the school board. In the next frame, you will see an example of this virtual tier provided by the Toronto District School Board. Professional activity days should be offered so teachers are trained to handle students with mental health needs. Prioritizing all these steps will assist students to go back to school in person, which will improve their learning. Thank you for watching. We are all in this together. See you in person soon.
Okay. I like that a lot, but I also think I didn't fade at the end. So I need to add fade at the entire clip. So fade in and out very slow. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what happens.
This is a public service announcement for COVID.
Okay, but then now let's see what happens at the end. So that does fade in kind of, but
We're all in this together. See you in person soon.
Hold on. So let's go to no fade, and then fade out slow. Okay, so let's try this one more time.
Thank you for watching. We are all in this together. See you in person soon.
for some reason it doesn't want to fade. I guess I can't fade the sound here. I have to fade it in Audacity. It's okay. I'm not gonna do that. But that's it. I'm finished my project. So that's the screen recording. I will upload this to YouTube now. And in this video, I taught you how to cut up sound and edit that into your video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.